So I just finished The Evening Star and Light in August, and now I'm reading Crying in H Mart. But before we get to all of that, I just want to say that I did not have enough time again to edit this week. Hence the another week of the desk format. Just sitting here talking again. Books are sick style. All credit to him. I stole this from him. I do have two vlogs in the work because I finished these two books. So now I can actually start editing those and make vlog videos, which if you don't like that format, then patience, or if you, my bad, if you don't like this format, then there will be vlog videos coming soon. But I forgot to ask in the last video, if you do like this format, please let me know in the comments because it's really easy to make. And if people like it, then, am I recording? I am. Then I'll keep doing it because it's decently fun and very easy to do. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to the books that I have been reading. So, I just finished Light in August last night, yeah. And then the day before that, I finished The Evening Star by Larry McMurtry. This is the sequel to Terms of Endearment. If you watched last week's video, then you know I was reading these two books and this book, and The Great Notion by Ken Kesey, all at once. And now I finished two of them. So, what did I think? What did I think of these books? I don't want to talk about it too much because there's going to be more about it in the vlog, but I'll give you the quick running of it, basically. The Evening Star was immaculate. I thought it was dragging in the middle, and so I almost stopped reading it. I'm so glad I pulled through. The last 100 pages of this book are like, it is so amazing. I was like tearing up at the end. I was letting out these stupid looking like little cries or whatever. But dude, this was wow, wow, absolutely wow. Man, it packed an insanely hard punch. This is about a bunch of old people, and it tackles getting older in life, life moving on, and becoming more mundane, the spark and joy of life slowly dwindling. It doesn't happen all at once. It's like this slow fade out to black and white, and it's man, it's powerful, especially last 100 pages. The way Larry McMurtry is able to write life, how people come in and out of life at such sporadic and random intervals, and the massive turns we take along the way, it's just masterful. Honestly, the ending is probably some of Larry McMurtry's strongest writing. I've read, I think this is my fifth or sixth book of his, and I really think this is his strongest ending. Like, Lonesome Dove might be better. It probably is. Lonesome Dove is the best book I've read by him so far, um, by a long shot. It's just on a different playing field. But this ending was like, oh, ending wise, might have been better. I don't even know. Some of this might be recency bias, but oh man, the way he is able to pack in death and remembrance and how you're remembered for the rest of your life, how descendants remember you, the impact you leave, thinking back upon your life and thinking if it was worth it or not. Oh man, I maybe I would not recommend this book to everyone, but if you're a Larry fan and if you like Terms of Endearment, then you have got to read this book. You have got to read it. It is a worthy sequel. My gosh, that was really powerful. The way he writes some of these characters' deaths is genius. Like it is so well done. I cannot express how amazing it was. My jaw was open, dude. I was feeling everything. I was feeling it all. So ending alone like brought this book up like a star and a half probably. I don't know. I don't know what to rate this. I have extreme recency bias with this book because the middle does drag quite a bit. So there is some big trade-offs, especially because this is a 600-page book. I think it is a little too long, but I'm very, very glad I read it at this point. Okay. Late in August, literally barely have anything to say. This is the first William Faulkner book I've read, and I honestly kind of thought it was a nothing burger. I literally feel nothing about this book, which is usually a sign that in 6 months I'm gonna hate it because I felt nothing about it. Honestly, I got close to zero out of this book, except now I feel like I have a vague understanding of William Faulkner. I felt like I knew what he was going for. I understand why people would like it. It just wasn't for me. I don't think it was for me. His prose just didn't do it for me. What he was trying to go for, I was like, I see it. I see the vision, dude, and it's not clicking at all with me. Sorry, William Faulkner fans. So far, I do not think I'm going to be reading William Faulkner for a while, if I ever do again. I probably will at some point because he has such a massive impact on the literary scene, and this isn't exactly one of his most popular books. I just heard it was a good entry point. It was a little challenging to read, but I did not really love it. I actually thought it was very lukewarm all around, which kind of makes me mad. A lukewarm book is almost worse than a bad book because come on, what was the point? I could just go outside and feel more emotion than I felt reading this book. That's how I feel. And when a book makes me feel nothing, it's like you failed as a book, kinda. Unless that's the point of the book. I don't know. I don't read books to feel nothing. That's just how I operate. Hopefully, I'll have more coherent thoughts in a video. I'm gonna have a full video on this book, so if you want to hear more articulate and smarter commentary on this, more thought out, then I guess see that video because I kind of just sound like a little bit doofy right now. I don't know. Okay, that's late in August. Don't really want to talk about this one much because I need to collect my thoughts. Okay, so what I'm reading right now, I'm still reading Sometimes a Great Notion. Really haven't made much progress since the last video. I'm on page 390. It's still really good. I don't really have anything more to say on this because I haven't read much more. If you want to hear more about it, go in the last video, or I shall have a video coming out soon about this book when I finish it. So maybe watch out for that. Okay, but I decided I was listening to this book as an audiobook in the car to school every day. And I was like, you know what? That was actually really fun. After a while, it started to become like a part of my day I really looked forward to, and it made getting up for school like way easier because I was like, dude, I get to listen to a book in the car. Like that's fun. So I don't want to listen to Sometimes a Great Notion because that book is really challenging, and I don't know if it would translate well in audiobook. So I'm kind of afraid of missing out on important details in that. I want to just stick to reading that one in the hard paperback, physical edition. So I was like, I've heard this book, Crying in H Mart. I've heard it's great. So I started listening to it on audiobook and I picked it up from the library to read, hence the covering up the library thing, because I don't want you to dox me, please. So this is a memoir about Michelle Zauner. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not. But she is like the lead from Japanese Breakfast, if you know that band. I only know one song by theirs, and I really liked it. And it's I think it's Komono In. Not really a big. I haven't really listened to anything else by them, so I don't know. But I've heard this book is really good. Apparently, one of my teachers at school like had this as assigned reading, but I'm just reading it for fun at this point. But no, I am just reading for fun. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, this book is just a memoir about Michelle, and basically it's about her mom, and her mom died. So it's just about her dealing with her mom dying. That's all I really know about it. That's all I've read so far. I'm on page 22. At page 22. And I don't know exactly how to feel about it yet because I just started it, but yeah, it's enjoyable so far. Kind of interested to see where this goes. A little bit of a short one. I just wanted to read kind of a different type of book. I've been reading like I don't know. I just wanted to read some nonfiction and get in some different flavors into my reading life. So yeah, that's Crying in H Mart. I will update you guys on if this is good or not. I've heard it's great. I'm gonna be honest, it probably will be. So yeah. All right. So what else I have on my list here? Oh yes, this weekend, dude, it's been a little crazy. I have been freaking. What have I been doing? Oh yeah, I've been doing a lot of a decent bit of editing work and hanging out with people with my girlfriend, and also I have been studying for Spanish, dude. So I think last week I talked about how I was in this like kind of like advanced program at school, but that basically means that I'm in Spanish 5 this year, and I am not good at Spanish at all. Anyways, our teacher assigned us 100 vocabulary words to memorize, so I've been grinding that out, and it's actually been surprisingly fun. Like I hate homework so much, but it's kind of been a fun challenge, like memorizing 100 Spanish words because it's so ridiculous. Um, at least for me, that's ridiculous. I think that's a lot. But I'm 75 in and going strong. So, yeah, I think I will probably have them all memorized by the end of today. So that will be good. I go back to school tomorrow on Monday. So, yeah, speaking of that, I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed, which I'm not looking forward to. Because usually people just get like their top wisdom teeth or their bottom wisdom teeth removed. I'm getting them all four of those bad boys removed. So I'm going to be cooked. I don't even know if there's going to be a video next week because I might just be like too destroyed to do anything. I don't know. I've had to take off 2 days of school, and I'm just accepting that the weekend is going to be sacrificed. I've literally told all my editing guys for work, like, I'm not going to be able to work during that period. So there's 4 days there where I'm just expecting to be not in like agony, but in discomfort at the very least. So my friend said I was probably going to look like a purple blueberry. So hopefully, hopefully not. Um, what else? I wrote a few things down here. I just wanted to like talk about like mi viva, my life. Um, one more thing. I have a small anecdote. Yesterday, I was with my girlfriend, and we were ordering sandwiches because we felt like getting sandwiches from a grocery store. And so we thought it would be funny to put our name as Morgan Freeman, but it ended up like having more repercussions than we initially thought because they didn't have like the type of bread that we ordered. So like they called us and they were like, we got an order from Morgan Freeman here. Do do you mind if we switch out the bread? And my girlfriend was like, let me ask my boyfriend real quick. And they took it as, oh, you'll call us back. So they hung up. We tried calling back, and like they didn't pick up, or like it was weird. It didn't work. So anyways, we ended up just going into the store to order them because we were like, screw it, we were gonna pick them up anyway. Let's just go get them. And we went in there, and I was like, yeah, I have an order for Morgan Freeman. And the lady was like, which one of y'all is Morgan Freeman? And I was like, not none of us. Like we made it up. We made it up. And she was like, I didn't think y'all's name was Morgan Freeman. It was just funny. It was so silly. Because once they made the sandwiches and everything, they were like, all right, order from Morgan's ready. And the lady was like, have a good day, Mr. Freeman. And I was like, you too. I don't know. It was silly. It was fun. So that's a lesson. If you put a stupid name on your friggin' sandwich order, it might cause a fun interaction like that, or not. I was saying we should put it as Quentin Tarantino, and I'm really glad we did not put Quentin Tarantino as our order name because that would have just been awful. But yeah, I thought that was a little silly anecdote. Oh my gosh, wait. Dude, I forgot to do something. I forgot to do art of the week. I didn't do art of the week last week. Hold on, I will be right back. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. So for art of the week last week, I'm gonna make up for it by doing two this week. So let's see here. Yeah, last week we're gonna do Magic Christian Music by Badfinger. Don't get the wrong idea. This is not like Christian rock or anything. This is just rock and roll. These guys were what people thought might be the successors to the Beatles, and this is just a solid album. Like it just has nice, fun rock songs on it from a really freaking solid band. One of these songs is written by Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney knew Badfinger because they recorded in the same studio during the Let It Be sessions or the Get Back sessions, I believe. So people thought these guys were going to be the next Beatles, but a lot ended up going wrong in their career. It's actually really sad. I don't want to get into all the lore because I don't even know it that well. But this was their first album. It's their debut, I think. And yeah, it's just solid, fun songs. Good 70s rock that does sound reminiscent of the Beatles. So if you love the Beatles and you kind of want more, this isn't exactly the Beatles, but I found it's kind of the closest thing you're gonna get, and it's just nice and comfy. It's good stuff. So yeah, this is a good one. I like this one. Okay, now this week's art of the week. You've probably already heard of this a million times, but we have Igor by Tyler the Creator. I absolutely love this freaking album. Um, Freshman year Nathan, his mind was blown when he listened to this. Basically, this is by Tyler the Creator, if you somehow do not know. And it is kind of a concept album, like, kind of. But it basically is just this dude, Tyler the Creator's alter ego, Igor, and his like toxic relationship with this guy, and basically it's just putting that relationship into musical form, and it's really good. It is. Come on, come on. It's great. Probably like my favorite newer album. I usually like, like rock and roll from like the 70s and 60s, but this is probably the most like contemporary album that I love. Absolutely love. This is one of my favorites. Period. This is my like top three probably. Absolutely love Igor. The sounds in here are crazy. It looks like this color. Like the color scheme on this cover perfectly represents how it sounds. Listen to the first song, Igor's theme. It's an instrumental. If you like it, you will love the rest of the album. It's so freaking good. I made this video like called like "Will AI Replace Us" on this other channel I have, Nathan on Dev. That's probably the best video I've made. So if that interests you, go check it out. And like half the songs in there are from Igor because I was so obsessed with Igor. I like designed the whole video like almost around the album. But yeah, please check out Igor. It's so freaking good as a whole. Like it's just like an amazing piece altogether. So yeah, those are my two art of the weeks. Sorry, I forgot last week's. So yeah, here you go. Magic Christian Music by Badfinger and Igor by Tyler, the Creator. Okay, that's about it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like this format, please let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know. And there's going to be more vlog videos coming out anyway. So yeah, if you like the video or you like these videos, subscribe if you want. Honestly, it's up to you. Yeah, have a great day. Have a great life. And I will see you hopefully next week, assuming that the wisdom teeth haven't destroyed me. So yeah, okay, goodbye.